Yeah. They say, unfortunately, there's a slight buzz still, but the stream is smooth, and we do have a new super chat from Molly Newcomb.
Okay.
Hey, Norm.
Oh,
Happy
Molly.
to see you.
Molly, it's been a long time. How you doing? Happy to see you too.
They say the internal mic was the best.
The internal mic was
Yes.
the best. You know what? We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I will unplug this, and if this actually sounds okay, I'll let you guys choose.
Okay.
We did a couple tests, and to me, the internal mic was a little bit, but if the internal mic sounds the best to you guys, then absolutely we'll go with the internal mic. Let me know how it sounds, and let's just enjoy this gorgeous view of the Japanese countryside as we're out for a very, very social distance drive. Victor and I have been on the road for what, 4 days now?
Yeah, just about that.
And Victor and I, in these 4 days, have interacted with less people than we can count on our hands.
Then we have a message from Tim Hempstead.
Tim.
Morning coffee donation for £10 from £10.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. And that lens is a little dirty.
A little.
There's a smudge right near your face, and it's driving me nuts.
Some people are saying so much better.
So much better.
Agreed. And then Elaine S also gives us a super chat for £4.
Let me guess. Is it for chicken?
No message.
There's no message.
No message, yeah. But people want to know where we're at.
Okay, so right now we have driven out from Tokyo all the way through to the island of Shikoku, and right now we are where?
We are in Tokushima.
Tokushima. We've actually spent most of our nights driving, just driving clear through the night and just enjoying the views, and yeah, it's been really nice. We drive some through the night, and then we'll like do stuff and explore things, and then drive a bit of the day and do stuff and explore things. We have been staying in the car and at campsites.
Yep.
We found a free campsite, which was quite nice, and Victor and I both have camping hammocks in the back, and so we set up the look at this, these people walking the streets at 5:30 in the morning. So we're just taking a nice chill drive here. We're out in Tokushima, and our goal today is to get ourselves through this area to a beautiful abandoned school. But there's a bit of a catch. You see, we've only got so much battery life on the laptop that we're running this stream off of, and we've only got so much battery life on the GoPro that you're getting the beautiful views from. So this stream at most is probably going to be about 40 minutes. So let's make it a very, very active 30 to 40 minute stream. Ask any questions that you want. We're going to have a really good time. I'd love to see you. I think there's a super chat there.
Yep. It's from Mark Clifford for
Hey,
£5. Here's for your chicken. we have quite a few, so let me just go down the list. Melissa Dinnerin. Good morning, gentlemen. What is your goal for Monday? Great to see you again, Victor. Hey. And then also from Anushka Kuruliyanage. Here's a small donation as a thank you for the Patreon you gifted me.
Oh, wow.
Go get some sandwiches.
Thank you so much. That is super, super kind. I'm going to deal with those in order. Number one, the chicken. We got to get some chicken today.
Yeah.
We've actually had almost nothing but chicken on this drive. Like, we've been eating chicken daily and loving every second of it. So thank you very much. The second one was in regards to?
The second one was what is our goal for Monday?
Our goal for Monday is to make a documentary about a man that lives in an abandoned school. I'm so excited about this. Just saying it. Just saying it is such an incredibly exciting thing for me. Look at this view.
We do have an interesting question here.
Okay. I gotta do that third super chat first.
Okay.
So Anushka said a little bit of a donation to thank for the Patreon gifting. I've actually been giving away like the mid-level Patreon tier for like a month to people who are in the notification squad, so that they can join and be a part of the content. Victor and I have actually been live streaming every single day of our adventure and our misadventures on the Patreon secret Instagram account, and we're going to continue to live stream, I think, as much as 2 times a day sometimes.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in joining that and you want to be a part of that content, definitely come on over. I think everything from the $5 tier and up has access to that, so I'd love to have you. You said there was another interesting thing in there.
Yeah, there was a question in there that said, with the torrential rains, if we had to deal with any landslides.
We've been very lucky. We've been incredibly, incredibly lucky. We were very worried about that, so we had planned out a route that includes mountain paths and a route that completely avoids mountain paths, just so that we would be A-okay. And when we got on the road, what happened, Victor? Like the first day or two was rain.
Started to rain, yeah.
And then what happened as soon as we got to Tokushima?
Oh, clear days.
Look at it now. Look outside. It is absolutely beautiful out there. So.
Oh, looks like the GoPro died. That was fast.
The GoPro died?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all right. We're going to switch back over to. Can you tab over?
Yep, tabbing over.
All right. We're going to switch back over to this camera. It's really quite unfortunate. I'm not sure if the GoPro died or just kind of shut itself off.
Yeah.
Victor, would I be able to get you to roll down the window a bit, reach out and tap the record button on the GoPro?
Okay. Give me a second here.
We're going to see if we can't just get it working manually and see if any of that works. So, yeah, you just need to hit it once. Then if you tab over and your seatbelt's on the...
Yep.
There we go. Anything from the GoPro?
None, not yet.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I see there was another super chat in there.
Yes.
We can put up the window a bit.
Quite a few. Give me a second. Let me catch up to this. Let's see. We had 2 super chats.
Okay.
One from Abhishek. And it says, hi Norm, love your videos. Is your full name really Norm Nakamura? I would love to know more about your family history.
Yeah, well, my full name is Norm Nakamura. What's next?
Okay. Next is from Jerome Lim. Hello from Las Vegas, Nevada. When do you think it would be a good time to travel to Japan? Taking into account, COVID, he was planning to go to Japan this fall, but is now thinking about fall of 2021.
Yeah, honestly, I'd wait at least a year. Just because of everything that's going on with entry and re-entry, people can't get in, and even I wouldn't want to be at an airport and traveling personally myself right now. So I can't recommend it to anybody. I have no idea what the next 6 months, year holds for us, right? For all we know, this could be like that meme, the first year of quarantine, right? So I can't personally say. I think any season is beautiful. It depends on what you want to see. If you like the vivid colors of fall, then definitely that. If you like these cherry blossoms, maybe aim for spring. There's a lot of different options. So, yeah.
We do have one more super chat from Craig Stewart. Nice to see you doing fun things again. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Craig. We're doing our best. It's been a bit of a struggle since our main goal is to avoid people. And it's really unfortunate that the GoPro died because we're coming up to the most beautiful section of all of this. Like the most gorgeous spot is coming up, and we're just not gonna have it. So, c'est la vie. I'm actually heartbroken because this spot is so incredibly beautiful. You know what I think we should do, Victor?
Yeah?
I think we should consider, I don't even think taking off the camera will do anything. Let me, still nothing on the, can you tab over to, still nothing on the GoPro side. That is really unfortunate. You know what? There's a little spot here that we can pull over. And I think this bird is playing fast and loose. See that? He was flying right in front of the car. There's a little spot here that Victor and I can pull over. So I think we'll do that. I'll see if I can't get the GoPro working. What are we at on battery on the computer?
We are at 72%.
70 or 17?
70.
Okay. So we're gonna pull into this little parking space here, and I'm gonna see if I can't get the GoPro working, because the next section of this drive is absolutely beautiful. We gotta be careful that we don't fall off the edge of this.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can't rig up this GoPro and get it working. The GoPro is on and running. I think it's a problem with the connection.
Really?
Yeah, can you tab over to OBS?
Tabbing over.
And press number 2.
Nope, not yet. Hold on with us.
I think I see part of the problem.
Oh.
It had turned itself off.
Mm-hmm.
So bring it back to 1 for now. Stay on OBS.
Okay.
Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug this in.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we can tab over.
Tabbing over.
There we go. GoPro is booting up. Bear with us. We'll catch up on all comments that we can and super chats. Oh, I need you back on that screen, please.
Yeah.
2.
2.
There we go.
Nice. We have a view. Sorry about that.
So that should give us a nice solid 5 minutes with the GoPro.
Okay.
fingers crossed. And then we'll just switch back to us after that. All right, let's get caught up on comments and all that.
Okay, let's see. A second here. The next super chat we have here was from Summoner142.
Okay.
Glad to finally be able to catch you live. Love the content you make.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be live. I'm glad that you can be here with us.
Then we have another one from Duradome. Hi, Norm. Glad to be able to make it to one of the streams. Sadly, my holiday, so I gotta go. See you later. Use this for something healthy, not just chicken.
Thank you so much. We'll get some vegetables. All right, can we tap over to OBS and see how we're looking?
Looking good.
All right, so this section of the road actually causes Victor a great deal of anxiety because they're insanely narrow roads, which I love, but they're not one-way roads. There are cars that come from both ends. So we'll see how far in.
To catch up. Reconnection successful from OBS. OBS is reconnected.
There we go.
OBS is reconnected. See if I can't jump into the chat as well. Give them a heads up.
Yeah, because the chat's just dead now, right?
Yeah.
Can you try refreshing that page? I don't know if that'll do
page?
anything. Yeah.
All right, refreshing. Oh, it's showing something.
Oh.
Not sure if it's live. 1 second. Looks like it's reconnecting. Yep, they're back. We're back.
Woo! All right. So it turns out the roads that we wanted to show you are not allowed to be shown. They're hidden roads that want to remain a secret. Which is too bad because they're really, really amazing roads. It's okay. We'll cross over here. We'll enjoy this beautiful bridge until the GoPro dies. Thank you guys. For those of you who stuck around, thank you so much for your patience on that. That was a pretty long gap.
Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye on the comments here.
Thanks so much.
People saying they love the bridge.
This is such a beautiful bridge. Actually,
Yeah.
Victor and I found this yesterday entirely by chance, and we actually got out of the car, we parked, and we spent probably, what, a good hour and a half in this area?
Easily about that, yeah.
Easily an hour and a half, just bumbling, wandering, exploring this area, and it was very, very worth the time that was spent. Honestly, if this stream goes completely kaput, I may end up just jumping over and doing a stream through the phone or something. Just do like a part 2 of this. But as I said, I will be doing the daily streams on the Patreon Secret Instagram account. We're up to like 2 streams a day on there. I still have to show. We found yesterday Victor and I wanted to go to an onsen, but we weren't willing to do so if there were any people. And so we found this onsen way up in the mountains, and it opened up, what was it, like 10 a.m.?
Yeah, really early too.
And our goal was to be the first people there in the hopes that no one else would be there, and the place was empty. Oh boy, the shots that I have to share with you guys.
So we have a couple super chats here. We have one from Tim Hempstead with a thumbs up.
Thanks, Tim.
And then we have another one here from Robert Dockery. Oh, Victor, wow, okay. Any other mountains to climb since Mount Fuji is closed down? That is something I will answer later on my Instagram. But if you want a hint, it's somewhere in Kanagawa Prefecture.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta throw Bob a bone. Okay, so Bob is Bob is amazing. Bob single-handedly has changed my life.
Okay.
Yeah, so we gotta toss him something.
We gotta toss him something?
So maybe we'll hold on to the Kanagawa one. Do you have another one?
Another one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's about the same distance as Fuji.
Okay.
But it's over in Nagano area.
Okay.
So that's another one, that's a hint. We do have a couple other ones if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Joshua Nell, hey Nora and Victor, hope you're enjoying the road. Apart from all the connection hassles, stay safe.
Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate it.
Then,
also, Bob, I highly recommend the Japanese Alps. The Japanese Alps are amazing for both hiking and climbing. So, can we tab over to OBS for a second?
OBS. Heading over.
Okay, and tab back.
Tabbing back.
All right.
Okay, and then over here, Type Beast, $5. I'm so glad you all put this together. It's amazing.
Type B's, thank you so much. It is absolutely riddled with technical difficulties, but we are having a good time. So, I knew it was going to be a challenging stream as soon as I said countryside, Wi-Fi, driving, mountains, DSLR, laptop. I knew there's so many things that can go wrong. So.
We do have a few new people in the chat, so can you remind them where we are?
So yeah, for those of you who are just joining now, we are on the island of Shikoku. We're up in
Tokushima.
And we are driving through some beautiful, beautiful mountains and valleys that have gorgeous hills filled with houses. And we are on our way out to make a documentary about a man who lives alone in an abandoned school. I'm so excited about it. Victor and I have been on the ultimate social distancing drive for the past 4 days, sleeping at campsites, sleeping in the car, and in total have come into contact with less than 10 people. It has been amazing. You definitely don't want to smell the car. It's just, we've been airing it out every single chance we get. We have driven, can you see the odometer?
11,000 kilometers.
11,000? You mean 1,100? 11,000.
Okay, I know, yeah, 1,100.
1,100.
I got confused with the 0.2.
11,000 seems so excessive. So, awesome.
People are enjoying the stream, enjoying the mountains, and the car ride.
Yeah, it is just, it's a really nice car ride. And this here right now, we are driving along what I believe is the Iya Valley in Tokushima. It is mountains on both sides, winding roads all the way. Some of the most beautiful driving you'll ever get. A lot of Shikoku driving actually involves tunnels. So I thought when we got to Shikoku, there was almost a 0% chance that we'd be able to do a live stream like this, simply out of fear of the tunnels that we'd have to deal with. But the greatest benefit to driving in Tokushima is a great deal of it is actually more flat cut. You get to drive through valleys and everything like that, so it's more open, a little bit better for that Wi-Fi signal. Honestly, I don't know where I'd be without iVideo, so thank you to them, and thank you to you guys for being a part of it. I'm really glad that we get to do this. This is just, I had my doubts about whether or not we'd be able to pull it off, and here we are.
We have people excited for the documentary.
I'm glad to hear that. It's going to be it might take me a couple weeks, if not months, to get it out. I really want to do it right, but I think it's going to be a really fun. It's so different. Can you imagine living in an abandoned elementary school? Can you imagine? And I love how windy these roads are. Just zippy, windy, curvy. How's our laptop battery doing?
Laptop battery, let's see. Let me check on it. We are sitting at 57%.
All right, so we're at about the halfway point. I would not be surprised if the whole thing came crashing down at 10%. We also got to keep our eye on the GoPro, because I'm telling you, she's going to die fairly soon, or she's going to turn herself off. All right, you want to read that one out to me?
Yep, this one's from Kirsten Roosh.
Hi, Kirsten.
If there's a ramen or other local specialty dish, please enjoy on me. Thanks for the drive through the countryside. Missing being over there for $20.
Well, thank you so incredibly much for that. If there is a local specialty, when we talk to the guy from the abandoned elementary school, if we can find a local specialty and we can find a restaurant that's kind of dead, like no people, and we can kind of show it, I would love to do that. Because this is one of those areas where, unfortunately, that elementary school that that man lives in is abandoned because there aren't enough kids in the area. There are so few kids that all the kids, like elementary school, junior high school, have all been put together into one building. So a lot of these countryside places have shops and just general like economic struggle. And so if we can find a place like that and support it, it would be great. Also, Victor and I have made the agreement that we will not eat in enclosed spaces, especially if there are more people there. One of the reasons for that is when we do go into enclosed spaces like a convenience store, we put on our masks. But you can't put on your masks in a restaurant. So we've been just doing a lot of convenience. I don't think we've eaten anything that didn't come from a convenience store.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I don't think I'll be eating convenience store food for a long while after this. So, you want to read that one out to me?
Yep. We have two here. One from Photo Deviant. Hi, Norm and Victor.
Hey.
Some money for coffee. Enjoy your day and drive safe.
Thank you very much. Look at these tunnels.
So we don't cut out.
They're pretty short.
Cool. Then we have quite a few coming in right now. Let me read them now.
Okay.
Omega Reviews for Get Yourself a Beer.
Thanks so much.
One from Jazium. For your next coffee stop for $10 Canadian.
We definitely need to get coffee. And you know what? If we can find a place to stay for the night, I'd say beer sounds like a good idea too. Coffee in the morning, beer at night.
Then we have one last one here from Joyful
Yokai Town?
Yes.
What are OBS setup? Is OBS doing okay?
Yes, is still okay.
All right.
Dropping a couple frames, but I think it's reconnecting or trying to.
All right. I gotta keep the Wi-Fi like in hand as I drive. I've been looking for any spot so I can pull over because our leisurely drive is
Okay, we're back.
Our leisurely drive is too slow for the guy behind us. So he has been on our butt like crazy.
Oh boy.
So I'm trying to find a place that I can pull over
And let him pass.
to let him pass. So we had a bit of a disconnect there, did we?
Yeah.
There may be a space up here.
Right here.
Yeah. We'll take this as an opportunity to pull over so that he can pass and he doesn't need to worry about following us anymore. There we go. And we will turn around and start heading to our destination for the day. Are we live? Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're back online.
I think I know what happened. Plain and simple, I felt kind of distracted holding the Wi-Fi, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna set the Wi-Fi under my leg. Didn't work. So the best part about, and this is what I didn't mention before, the best part about this road trip that Victor and I are on right now is we are not even halfway through. Yeah, we're not even halfway through. We still got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 more days.
Can I give a heads up?
Yeah.
Really quick. I think Joyful Cheese, when we were reading out his comment, we lost the connection.
Oh.
So reading it again, Joyful Cheese, we're not trying to ignore, but loving the views, hoping to get out to Japan, November, restriction permitting. Safe travels.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope that you're able to make it. Obviously, travel safe, mask up, hand sanitizer. Just be safe. Take care of yourself, your health, all of that. Japan will always be here. It's not like Japan's gonna disappear. It kind of sucks to wait, but you also want to do it right. So, how are we doing on connection and all that?
We're at 52% battery remaining. Connection looks to be holding.
Beautiful, beautiful. It helps if I don't put this under my leg. So
yeah.
I'm very interested in this yokai town.
Yeah, I saw a sign for it somewhere around over here, but
that's very interesting. We might need to add an additional stop on our trip.
Yeah.
So,
do you want me to try to see if I can hit that the GoPro?
No, I think we can try and just don't hit the power button, just hit the side button.
The side button, okay.
No, I mean don't hit the play button.
Yeah.
The record button, hit the power button on the side.
Okay.
If you want to reach through and give it a shot.
Okay. How many buttons are there on the side?
There's only one.
Only one? Okay. It looks like that area we just passed by is kind of like a dead zone.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay,
right.
Okay. I feel the power button.
Okay. You don't need to press and hold.
Okay.
Pressing and hold will turn it back off. That GoPro is so finicky. It's a pre-production model.
Mm-hmm.
So she's moody. Alright, you want to tab over to OBS?
Okay, tabbing over.
And do a quick 2-1.
2, 1.
And then,
oh.
Did we have something on 2?
We had something on 2.
Okay. Go back to 1. I don't leave it on the selection screen.
Okay.
So I should have pulled over there. I'm gonna pull over right here.
Okie dokie. Give us 1 second. We're gonna fix the GoPro real quick.
All right, we're gonna do one last fix of the GoPro so we can enjoy this drive. Woo!
Hi. Christina, just joining now. Looks nice. Well, thank you, Christina. Just joining now. Looks nice.
Yay. Whew. This is our last run with the GoPro. After this, that's all we got.
Mm-hmm.
That's Oliver. Shirakawa Bridge. There's so many Shirakawa rivers and lakes.
Mm-hmm.
So many Shirakawas. We didn't miss anything else?
No, I'm just trying to catch up. People saying we're back.
Yay.
There is a little bit of a buffer going on right now.
I'm just loving the drive.
There we go. We should be back online. Kid Victor, hold the Wi-Fi. Sure. I have three hands.
Victor's got the stream going on his phone, and he's got OBS and the whole laptop running. Now, I'll show you guys the setup for this stream later on an Instagram story or something, but this is by far one of the most audacious stream setups. We're actually running OBS and YouTube Studio off a laptop connected to the ATEM Mini switcher right here, which is connected to the GoPro and the Canon 90D. So this looks like another walking bridge.
Yeah. Yep, it is.
It's not locked off. Oh, we gotta come back and walk that bridge, man. Oh.
Nice. There's good parking on the side too.
Yeah, there is. Oh, this is wonderful. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful area. I think, like, I always loved Ehime and Matsuyama and all of that, but I honestly can say that I love Tokushima just as much, if not more. Less tunnels.
Yeah. Well, this is my first time in Shikoku altogether.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. We have so much more Shikoku to do. I think you and I just need to do a full Shikoku tour. I can't speak. We should do a roundabout. We should do a zippity zoo. That's the Gibbles. Ah, beautiful mountain views. Victor and I have been just chatting and driving for days straight now. Just enjoying all of this. Listening to some podcasts too.
People are requesting the Star Wars wipe.
Okay, Victor.
Yeah.
Down. Do you see the button that says auto?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hit the auto button?
Clicking the auto button.
Okay.
3, 2,
now,
1.
no, that's not. No, just hit that. That's not
Just
gonna
hit it?
Yeah. Now above that, there's a whole bunch of like things that have like they're divided and they have arrows and stuff.
Yeah.
At the very top,
Very top.
there should be one that's divided between white and black.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hit that?
Okay. Here it goes.
Okay. Now go over to Ob's Studio.
Okay.
And this should Star Wars wipe us.
It did.
And we're gonna Star Wars wipe from the inside of the car and Star Wars wipe back to the outside. And can you hit the picture-in-picture button?
Which one's that one?
That is this right here.
Thank you.
There we go. We're good. We're good. I tend to be so focused that I don't like looking down for even a second. So thank you for the help. I probably could have walked you through how to use the A10 Mini before doing a stream.
So as a heads up, we have 300 people watching.
That is pretty cool.
Yep.
Wow. Hi, 300 people. This is me and Victor driving through the mountains of Shikoku, Japan and enjoying beautiful views.
And then we have a super chat from Cheyenne.
Hey, Cheyenne.
Hope you're having fun. How's the camping been? Any creepy camping or other stories to share in the future from this trip so far?
Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, where should I start? The camping's been great. I've absolutely been loving it. The very first place that we kind of camped at, I set up the hammock and Victor set up the, and just chilled in the car. And we thought we were on this abandoned mountain, because there's like abandoned hotels and stuff on the mountain. We had just gotten up there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We'd gotten up to the top of this mountain at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Everything looked abandoned. All the, like, there was like abandoned theme parks and everything. And we thought, you know what? It's quiet. We'll take a nap up here. I set up the hammock. Victor slept in the car. And as we did that, this like construction guys showed up and they started like cutting the grass and making incredibly loud noises and walking around taking pictures, and Victor got really freaked out and I was like, are they taking pictures of me sleeping in a hammock? But they were taking pictures so that they before and after of the work that they had done to clean up the bushes in that area. So, and then we slept at an actual campsite the night before last, and there was a guy that Victor swears was there with his son.
Yes.
But I didn't see a son. I don't know. I think Victor's seeing ghosts, but Victor refuses to believe it. So it's been a lot of fun. And then we woke up in the morning and there was those like motorcyclists, like a whole bike gang had camp set up, and that was just great to see. And the sun is coming up over the mountains, so on the GoPro side of things it might be pretty bright. So it seems like we got a bit of buffering again.
Yeah, we do. Oh, it's off.
It's off?
Yeah.
It's off? No, it's not.
Okay.
It scared me there.
Yeah, I didn't see the lights, so sorry.
It turns its lights off.
Okay, yeah, we're just buffering.
Is chat still going?
Chat's still going.
Yay! We're still connected.
It seems we have a bad trend of whenever stories start, we start to buffer.
That is insanely unfortunate. I'm gonna pull over here.
Okay.
And see if pulling over allows us to catch up for a bit.
Okay.
That's the hope anyway. Look at that beauty. Look at the sun just coming up over there. Ah, I am loving this. We're getting like one frame at a time on this. So
yeah, dead zones happen at the most inopportune moment.
they always happen at the most inopportune moment. Any moment is an opportune moment when it comes to a dead zone. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah, All right, now it looks like we're slowly getting caught up, so I'm gonna jump back on the road. Nice and easy. I'm gonna try to slink by this guy. Nobody coming behind us. And there we are. It is a really beautiful, like the sun coming up over these mountains.
Yeah.
It has been just crazy lately with the rain, and then yesterday and today we've been lucky. Do you want to read that one for me?
Yep, this one's from Christina Nieto.
Night.
Drive safe. Good to see you both.
Thank you, Christina. Appreciate that. We will definitely continue to drive safe.
Okay, they want to know what happened after that guy took our pictures.
Oh, yeah. It turns out that the guy was just taking the pictures so that they could get a before and after of like the cleanup effort and everything that they were doing there. So it wasn't even like a big deal. They wanted to get a before and after of what the place looked like. And so it was just kind of funny. It's just, I've never seen someone walk around with a little digital camera and like, right? And it just, I had my tent set up right there in the bushes, and yeah. It was interesting. And I guess that means they didn't hear the whole thing about the biker gang.
Yeah, possibly missed it.
Yeah. So at the campsite that we stayed at the night before last, there was a whole biker gang there. And it was quite impressive. So it was amazing to see that they carried out like tents and all that gear and everything on motorcycles. So...
We have another super chat here from Kuchan Dayo.
Kuchan Dayo, hello.
This is morning, Victor and Norm. Grab a coffee on me, Sakura.
Good morning. And 100%, I will grab a coffee. Actually, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm heading for a konbini right now because we need a konbini.
Oh yeah.
And I think that coffee is going to be very high on the list of the things that we get at the konbini. How's the laptop battery?
Laptop battery, we are sitting at 40%.
We're doing way better than I thought. Like when we set up the stream, the laptop battery dropped by like 10% just setting up the stream.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Victor, we're going to have like a 20-minute live stream here. That's it. That's all we're going to get. So I'm happy. Oh, look at these views though. And this is Shimokawa.
Shimokawa Bridge.
This valley is gorgeous. I honestly, I could probably go through like 5-6 drone batteries. Just like look at that building on the side of the like cliff there. There's It has a lot of houses, shops, everything built up the side of a mountain. So it's kind of like Italy in that way. You know what I mean? It's like Naples. You get all the buildings up. I just love the aesthetic of that and how it looks. It's obviously insanely dangerous in case there's ever like a landslide or anything like that. Not ideal living conditions, but yeah. Can we tab over to OBS just to
Tabbing
double check?
over to OBS.
All right, and tab
Still
back.
good.
Just wanted to double check the... So these red things that we're bouncing over right now is to let you know that a sharp turn is coming up so that you don't go at it at full speed and run into the wall, which you can see scratches there. Quite a few people have done that.
Quite scary.
That is scary. And there's an Obento shop here on our right. This place here looks insanely abandoned, but people are living here. This is most likely a Japanese danchi, which is like subsidized housing. They tend to be really small units, and Tokyo used to be absolutely ripe with danchi everywhere. If you go out to the Kita Senju and Minami Senju areas, you'll still see a lot of the old danchi buildings. I think some of the first danchi in all of Japan existed in western Tokyo in an area called Higashikurume. And they actually look like militarized buildings.
Wow.
They have like 01, 02 in big, you know those stencil letters?
Yeah, yeah.
Painted in huge stencil letters on the side of the building. So you lived in building 1 or building 2 or something like that. And because they were the oldest danchi in Japan, the Emperor of Japan actually went and visited them and stood on one of the balconies and gave a talk.
Wow.
And so those buildings, although they're not lived in anymore, are preserved, and you can still go out to Higashikurume and see the oldest danchi in Japan. But as the danchi were like just abolished, because most of them were about the size of 4 tatami mats.
Oh, wow.
Like, you would have an apartment that was anywhere between 4 and 8 tatami mats. And more often than not, that would be for a family. And as this subsidized, so you could fit a lot of people into a building, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so as the subsidized housing, the danchi, went away, homelessness in Japan went on the rise. And a lot of homeless people now, I watched an interview a while back, don't want to hit this guy, he just doesn't care, does he?
Nope,
he's just
not
like,
even looking.
He's just like, nah, this is my road, I'm just doing this, I'm just walking. But I watched a documentary on homeless in Japan, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of these homeless people blame the increase in expensive luxury housing and decrease in danchi for their homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were born and raised in Tokyo, which at the time was affordable due to danchi. But even working a normal job, they couldn't afford these luxury apartments that have been put up in the place of danchi. So, danchi culture is slowly dying and disappearing. They're very, very tiny units. They're very, very old. More often than not, include tatami. But yeah, that's danchi. So, since we are heading off to a convenience store now, I thought this would be a great section of the road trip to do a Q&A. So if you have questions for Victor and I, this is the time to drop them in. I am going to leave it up to Victor to choose his favorite questions, and we will answer them. Can we tab over to OBS and back?
Sure thing. We're at 35% OBS.
All right. And the GoPro's still running. We probably got like another good 2 minutes, 3 minutes on the GoPro. So we'll see if we can't find a convenience store on the way. Victor, if any really good questions come up, let me know.
We'll
do our best to answer. I love these streets. I really wish that we could have taken them through the mountain curvy paths.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the GoPro on the front of the car, and we're gonna go through those curvy paths, and I'm just gonna upload a raw video to Patreon so that everybody who's a part of the Patreon system can just see what it's like to drive through those. And then there we go. We've put it out there.
Yep.
I think we're gonna have to do this again.
A little turn. Yeah.
And go across. We might end up at the same 7-Eleven.
We're starting to get questions in.
All right.
Let's see, one good one. Is getting a license to drive any easier if you're driving a motorcycle in Japan?
Not really. You're gonna run through the exact same process. You have, there's a couple different ways to do it. You can do driver's training at the place, and you can actually live there for, I think it's like 2 weeks or something like that. Maybe it's less. I know for a car, it's something like 2 weeks. And for a motorcycle, you have the exact same options, or you can take like weekly lessons for a couple months and then do the test. The motorcycle licensing test.
GoPro's gone.
Thank you.
Hitting one.
The GoPro licensing test. The motorcycle licensing test in Japan is infamously difficult. They require you to like go on a balance beam with the motorcycle, and you've got to like no hands, no feet down for like a very long stretch. I think it's like 5 or 10 meters or something like that. Yeah. And it's like a super narrow balance beam that you've got to run this motorcycle on, as well as a lot of other stuff. And if you haven't taken the driver's training, you're likely to be failed like again and again and again and again and again. So it's not that much easier. And also because of how long Japan's rainy season is, I personally do not ever recommend having only a motorcycle in Japan unless you're totally okay with getting drenched, because it will severely limit. Also, just I don't trust taxis. I have a motorcycle, I have a what's called a Genski. It's a 50cc. I have a Zoomer, and I don't ride it nearly as often as I'd like to, simply because it's just not as safe. Taxis just don't pay attention, and they cause quite a few accidents. They hit bicycles, they hit motorbikes, all of that. So I prefer to be inside of a car whenever possible. Any others?
We had one. Let me scroll back up a bit. People giving us a lot of heads up on the GoPro dying.
Thank you guys, I appreciate that.
Oh, here's a good question. Did you drive through Awaji or take the Seto Ohashi?
Nice question. Victor, do you want to answer that?
We went through Awaji.
Victor was so excited to go through Awaji too. Like, it was very worth it. Victor, can I tell them?
Yeah.
So Victor is thinking of actually, he's saying that he would honestly consider just spending like a month living on Awaji Island and just working remotely and cycling around the island, because cycling Awaji Island is a really, really big thing. And both ends are beautiful. One end connects, to Kobe. The other end connects to Naruto. And it's a beautiful, beautiful island to drive through. My throat's starting to go.
Yeah, same. Let's see, is this your car or a rental?
This is a rental car, and because we knew we'd be driving at least 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers on this road trip, the rental car that we've decided to go with is a beautiful hybrid rental car, so that we can save the environment, save on gas, and all of that. So I'm gonna put this in park. There we go.
We have 30% remaining on the battery here.
30% remaining. If we have any more good questions, super chats, any of that, my battery. This has just been on in my crotch the entire time. Oh boy.
Apparently we had a dead signal for a bit, but we just came back.
If I missed any part of answering the question, let me know. I will loop back to it and happily answer it.
And then from Phil Luck, are you planning to do more of these cool setup streams? I hope so.
This would actually be, I'd like to do more of this. I would honestly like to do more of this. I think we need to do it in a more, like, not in the countryside.
Yeah.
I think we need to do it in a more like Tokai area, so that we're not constantly cutting out on you guys. I genuinely feel bad about that. And I don't like the constant cutouts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How are we on battery?
30%.
We're at 30%.
29.
29. We're dwindling down. So, excellent. Mystery story again. Okay, what part of the story did I miss? I will 100% address that along with any additional questions.
Completely stopped for some people.
Are we stopped here at the convenience store? Really? It doesn't want us to be stopped at the convenience store.
Weird. Nope, and we're back.
And we are back. All right, I'm gonna try and like get away from the convenience store, unless it was, it might have been the convenience store that was doing it to us.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hope that us being away from the convenience store will give us a little more connection capabilities. Stick that in there.
There we go.
I think we're okay.
Should be.
I don't hear any crunching noises, so that's a plus. What part of the story did we miss? Let me know what part of the story we missed so I can get back to that. Any other good questions?
No, nothing else popping up. People just giving us a heads up on the
Sorry about the buffering.
buffering.
I feel so genuinely bad about all the cutting out and the buffering and everything. I want to do more setup streams like these ones. This one was kind of an experimental one.
That's a new one.
Experimental one. So, how are you enjoying the drive? Severely. Is that too strong? Severely.
That's pretty strong.
But I feel like I am severely enjoying the drive. Greatly, immensely, incredibly,
Immensely. That's
indubitably.
Indubitably.
So Okay, which story did you miss? I don't know which story we missed, so if you let me know which one, then even here it's like it's got us moving, and then
then it's like really buffering.
there's like a
way back.
huge buffer and delay there. So we can't plug the laptop into power. I have a power socket here, but it only goes up to 75 watts, and it's a very powerful laptop, and it's not gonna work. I've tried, didn't like it, so yay, it's fixed. So which story did I miss? Let me know which story I missed. I will loop back and fix that story for you guys. So I'm glad that the connection's clear. Mexican food. We are streaming if you're just joining now, we are streaming from Shikoku, Japan right now in Tokushima Prefecture.
Was that the person's name? Because I got excited for a second there. Mexican food. You know?
No, it said any good Mexican food.
Oh,
do you have any like good Mexican food recommendations?
I have a couple.
Oh,
I
dude.
have a couple.
I think I dropped the
Oh,
mic.
it's back there.
It's back there again.
Yeah.
Every time I let the thing go snap and it sends my mic flying off, but we're just using the internal.
My arm is not long enough to get it.
What is that? Tex-Mex? It's okay, I'll get it after. Is it Tex-Mex Factory in Shibuya?
I guess.
Show me another Mexican
if
place in
you're-
Japan where you can get the cactus. I have yet to find it.
Fonda de la Madrugada.
Well then
Past
you're
Harajuku?
taking me, right? You're taking me.
Like the Tex-Mex is okay. It's all right. But it's like, how could I describe it?
Okay, so
It's like putting cheddar cheese from like a convenience store on potato chips and calling it poutine.
okay, fair enough. Gotcha. So the entire story about Victor on the island. Victor was saying that he loved Awaji Island so much that he would actually consider living there for like a month, just working remotely and cycling around the island, because that's like a thing that you can do, is just cycle around the island of Awaji. It's beautiful on both ends, connecting to Kobe as well as Naruto here in Shikoku. And yeah, does that summarize it?
Yeah.
Is there anything
pretty
I
much.
missed?
No, that's it.
So, all right. I'm glad I caught up on that. So, last thing they heard was about how Victor wanted to live on the island. Beautiful. Excellent. I watched 1 or 2 videos on the channel. It seems pretty chill. Thank you. Much more chill than it used to be. If you're able to speak Japanese fluently, if so, I am. How long did it take you to be able to do so? Maybe about 2 to 3 years, but it was 2 to 3 years of every single day.
Oh,
every day.
It's dark. We're dark.
Yeah. That's like what? Did the camera die?
Did the battery die?
No, it's fine. Click over to OBS. Oh no! Gotta be kidding me. Sorry guys.
Whoops.
The A10 Mini fell into the crack between us and faded to black like this. You can still hear us.
Okay.
Okay, you know the end of my streams on the other platform?
Yes.
I usually just fade to black like this, and I'm like, all right, guys, thanks for joining, bye-bye, and then fade back in. So, wonderful. Yeah, 2 to 3 years of every single day, using Japanese, practicing Japanese, reading, studying, anything. Don't skip a single day. You skip a single day, you're starting over. So, I've checked the map and it's sort of crazy that it's like Farm City so close. We are back, yay. All right. Yeah, sorry about the blackout, guys. Sorry about the blackout. So we will, since our battery is down to the absolute minimum,
Oh yeah.
we are going to take 1 or 2 final questions before we wrap up this stream. So if you have any, drop them in here now. There's a little bit of a delay. So while the delay is going, I want to pre-thank everybody for being a part of this and being so patient. I cannot believe there's this many people in the stream, like when it's been just so ripe with technical difficulties. But I love you and I appreciate you and thank you for being here. As I said, we have 5 more days. 5 more days that we are going to be driving across Japan, and for all 5 days we are going to be streaming that on the Tokyo Lens Patreon secret Instagram account. As much as I love super chats, a single super chat will get you into that, like the value of a single super chat will get you into that, and then you can hang out with us and join all of the streams. And there's the podcasts, there's the Discord server, there's all of that stuff. So, and we are back. Have you met any other gaijin here? We've met nobody.
Yeah.
The entire purpose of this drive is to avoid people other than convenience stores, and maybe the interview that we're going to be doing with the man who lives in an abandoned elementary school. And so, favorite on-the-road food? I'd say our winner so far has been smoked chicken.
The chicken, yeah.
Lots of smoked chicken, preferably from Family Mart or 7-Eleven. Lawson's smoked chicken, not so great. So, all right. Tim, thank you so much. And Joshua Nell, Patreon fam is insane. And Tim sharing the link. Thank you so much for that. All the cuts make up for the sheer beauty. Please do more. I'd love to squeeze in another one of these if we could. If we could. This was actually, it took us, what, an hour to set up for?
Oh yeah, this took a lot of setup.
Next time we don't have to worry about the mics though. We can just stream from the internal mic. So that's a huge. Oh, Kuchandayo, you're jumping in again. Funniest thing to happen so far on the trip. Funniest thing on the trip.
Overall,
Okay.
the weather.
That's funny.
Well, like if you think about it, like we were forecasted with thunderstorms and rain the entire
whole
time.
trip, yeah.
But every spot we've hit up, the weather conditions have been perfect.
It's been what we needed. Okay, I'm gonna share the real funny one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So, okay, Victor wanted to go to this haunted tunnel. And it's an actual scary tunnel. Like, I'm not really like the scary tunnel kind of type. And so I was kind of skeptical, wasn't I? I was like, yeah, we'll do it. We'll swing by. And we got there and I got so into it. I think I might make a mini documentary just on the tunnel. Like, I loved it so much. And at the very top of the tunnel, there's this overpass where there's a mirror that points directly down. And Victor's super excited about this mirror. He's talking about it on the drive up there. He's like, if you look into this mirror, you'll see like how you die, or you'll see if you die, or any of that. And we get out there. It was like nearly 700-800 kilometers to get out there. For Americans, that's like 20 miles. And when we got out there, we explored the tunnel, and like, it was creepy. I was so into it. And we went up to where the mirror is. And I'm like rocking up. I'm like, I gotta see this mirror. And I'm like looking in the mirror and whatnot. Victor's like standing back in the car. He's like, nope. I'm not doing it, man. I'm like, and in the end, I'm like, my voice is gone. In the end, he didn't even go and look at the mirror. And then like 2 days later, a day or two later, he's like, yeah, I really regret that. I should have looked in the mirror.
I should have looked, but at the time, no, I was too into it. I enjoyed the mirror as it was.
So, for driving in Japan, you need an international license, and maybe international driver's license only lasts you 1 year. Outside of that 1 year, if you're caught driving on an international driver's license, you will be in trouble. You need to get your license converted to a Japanese license, or you need to get a Japanese license. Depending on the country you're from, that may be easier or more difficult. As a Canadian, it was very easy to convert my license to a Japanese license. For Americans, it's actually a little more challenging. Hopefully that helps. Business is a degree in IT or business better to find a job in Japan? Would love your advice. I saw that one twice. Thank you. If you miss it, I love it when you toss it in again because I saw it earlier. I would 100% go with IT.
Yeah.
IT. There are so many IT jobs in Japan for non-Japanese speaking people, and they pay well. IT. Go deep. So, what do you think about the new Canon EOS R5 and R6? massively disappointed, and not even because of the overheating. For me, it's more about the lack of usability of the IBIS. And for the R5, it's a great camera, except for the fact that when you want to shoot wide, and I love shooting wide, look how wide this is. We're shooting this at 10 millimeters. You want to shoot that wide and you're gonna get this like wobbly, warp stabilized kind of, I don't like that. And the R6, even though it doesn't have the same overheating issues as the R5, is crippled because it only shoots in IPB instead of all-I format. So all of your like, I don't like it. It's, you don't get, so all I is each frame is its own individual picture, which if you want to do color grading or if you're doing anything that has a lot of motion in it, that's really good. IPB is kind of a composite of the frames on each side of it. So you'll have frame, and then when there's less motion, they make composite frames. So it keeps the file size lower, but I'm getting technical, but I'm not a big fan. I was excited and very disappointed. So that's it. So, and my pleasure on clarifying. So, okay. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there.
Yep.
I think it's been a really good stream, longer than we expected. The battery is down to the teens.
Yeah.
My phone is going off. Cody Nielsen, welcomed. I want to welcome you personally to the Patreon family. Don't forget to submit your request to the secret Instagram account. It's all linked inside the Patreon. I'll send you a message. We'll get you in there right away. To all of you who have joined today, thank you so much. To all the super chatters, thank you so much. To all of you who sat back, watched, and enjoyed, and just kind of tolerated the technical difficulties in me getting out of the car again and again and again to turn on the GoPro. I love you. I love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that we can do something more like this in the future, if not in the near future. As I said, we're going to be streaming every single day. Every single day. We're going to jump into the convenience store that's behind us. We're going to get that coffee.
Yep.
We're going to get some nice breakfast food. Really appreciate you being here. Love you guys, and we will talk to you again real soon. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stream.
Good job.
It was a good time. Thank you for that. I'll see you later. It's really hard to get out when your seatbelt's still on.
Yeah.
Also, this isn't my phone. This is your phone.
No, this is my phone.
That's your phone.
I gotta have this.
This is my phone.
That's your
My phone is dying. I think I have a charger in my pocket. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Where to go?
We're still rolling. Too, right?
Wait, huh?
We're yeah. The entire I didn't actually end the stream. I just said bye.
You know, I hear something weird.
What's up?
I got a little giddy when you said the thing.
What?
It's the catchphrase, just like your gibbles.
Oh, I get it. When I was like, okay, yeah. When I'll see you guys again.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Yeah.
Shot a podcast the other day with an absolutely lovely couple who came to Japan, like really came to Japan the right way. They took their time. They did amazing things. The podcast is going to be coming out in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. I forgot to post the podcast Friday. I got to post a podcast like today. Sorry I'm late on that. The next episode of the At Home Show is coming. But anyways, they sat down, did a wonderful podcast with them, and when I was like, if you're a regular viewer, welcome back, like they were like saying it with me. And it was like, do I say it that often? And then I realized I probably say it that often. So what am I getting messages now? So I just got a question. It says, Norm, do you still offer photography tours in Tokyo? Not right now. The photography tours I was doing was through Moment, and my Moment case, I have destroyed it. This is not representative of Moment. It's just me destroying all the things that I own. And like my Moment wide-angle lenses and all that. So those, my tours are through them, and we've held off for obvious reasons. So that's the thing. But if you are interested in stuff like that and you're going to be in Japan, I recommend you get in touch with my buddy Lucas from iExplore. He runs amazing photography adventures. And who knows? Drop my name in there. I don't know what my schedule's like. I might show up. I have no idea. So, and yeah, I guess I should actually wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
Is there anybody still sticking around after this?
Quite a few. They know.
I said I'll see you again real soon. The stream is over. Go on, enjoy your day, your night. Watch something on Netflix. Check out an episode of the At Home Show. It's pretty good, I hear. Did an episode with this guy. We talked about how he won't be climbing Mount Fuji this year. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it. I'm so sorry.
So triggered right now.
I know. I apologize about that. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna force you to make one of your Patreon tiers. Have Norm do Fuji Sea to Summit.
I'm not. Is it like it's? There's no tier that could possibly. I'm not climbing it twice. I've climbed it once. It's not happening a second time. Especially not sea to summit. It's not a chicken thing. It's a common sense thing. Like, I'm not chicken because I don't want to touch the stove. Like, no.
But
I've done Fuji. I've had the experience. I've internalized it. I've locked it away.
A experience, not the Sea to Summit experience.
That's a different thing. I'll tell you what. I'll do like sea to 5th station. Because
how about you rest like half a day at the 5th station, and then you go up.
I've done the 5th station to the top. So all I really need to do is sea to 5th station, and then I'll technically have done it all.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that.
When you come back, do you go back to the sea?
No, I go a different route.
Okay. All right.
But I would accept that.
All right, maybe I'll do sea to 5th station. I think that would actually be kind of fun.
All right.
All right. I just said it in front of a couple hundred people, so it's not like I can back out now. It's a
thing.
It's a thing. We're doing
Not
it.
this year.
So, this just doesn't want to connect to the chat.
Yeah, the chat's dead on here.
Is yours connected to the chat? Do we have any? I don't want to be rude to people in case there was anything like tossed in there. Okay. Just didn't want to miss anything important. We're driving a Toyota something.
I think it's an Aqua.
Is it? Whatever it is, it's not a Prius, but it's a Toyota hybrid. So, yeah. Oh wow! May just dropped my Yahoo videos link. Those are not. Nope. Those are made for a totally different audience. You know how like Facebook videos are made to be like short, punchy, and kind of like cheesy? Mm-hmm. Like it's like 1 minute of something and then it's done. And like all my Yahoo videos are like that. Like I do crafts in my Yahoo videos. Like honest to God crafts. Because I was trying to promote more like indoor stuff because it shows up on the Yahoo timeline. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just bad at stopping. The stream has been done for some time now. You know what? I'm gonna. That's it. I'm gonna actually end it. Thank you guys, honestly. So I've really appreciated this. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun with you guys, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it too. Victor, thank you for joining us.
Okay, yeah, it's been fun. Thank you for not leaving me at some abandoned school. Yet.
Yeah, and I just got a battery warning on the computer. So thank you guys again. I love you all, and I'll talk to you again real soon.